Hello everyone. Today we're going to be looking at Stricken, Smitten and Afflicted. It's a great Lenten hymn, which we are in the time of Lent right now in the year. So let's check it out, shall we? This song is in the key of E minor. E minor chord is located on the first fret. You can lay your finger down like this, or it's an E minor chord. And again, like we talked in previous weeks, you can lay your thumb down, skip a fret, thumb down. It's an E minor chord also. This chord is used throughout this piece quite a bit, alright? So, let's start from the beginning, alright? So we have an E chord, B, drop your thumb down and your first finger onto the second fret. E minor one more time. C. So you have ring finger, second finger, first finger on 4. A, 4 open 1, E minor, D, B minor, E, B minor, A, F sharp minor, which is just like the E, E minor, which is first fret, but move it up to the second fret. E minor, B minor, E minor. Okay? And the second line is exactly the same. So, sounds like this all together. Now go to the second line. You've probably been noticing that I've been calling all the B chords B minor. Now, in this kind of a song, it is interchangeable. The only difference between a B chord and a B minor chord is one note, and it's D, or D sharp. In a B chord, you use B, D sharp, and F sharp. Well, unless you have a chromatic dulcimer, there's no way that you're going to be able to play a D sharp. I don't know, maybe you have a tuning, and please tell me about that tuning if you know of one. Okay? But if you want to play in natural E minor, there is no D sharp. Okay? Now, if we raise the D to a D sharp, we call that a melodic minor. Now, a melodic minor is just like a natural minor, so okay, but think up a little bit higher. So that's the big difference. You hear that scale in a lot of Arabian music and so forth because there's a huge skip between the D sharp and the C natural. Okay, but with our dulcimer playing abilities, we're going to have a lot of D naturals, making it a B minor. Okay. But, again, if you're playing this on a guitar, or on an auto harp, or even hammer dulcimer, if you have a D sharp, play the D sharp. Check out both styles, okay? I have an asterisk on the street music for all the B chords that have a D sharp actually in the melody. There's an asterisk, and you can play it either way, okay? Let's check out the third and fourth lines. Starts off with our E minor chord, 3, 1, 1. D chord, G. E minor, just drop your first finger down to the 4th fret. C chord, extend your thumb to the 5th fret, or 6th fret. G chord again. And this is a D chord, or a G chord with the D in the bass. Or you can call this the D suspended. And all I'm doing is pinky on the 4th fret, first finger on the 6th fret on your A string, and then let go of your first finger and have your second finger down on the 5th fret, okay? This arrangement is really good for any dulcimer player. It's looking for a challenge and wants to gain a better knowledge of chords in general, and also wants to practice the smoothness of their transitions. There's so many chords from the beginning, and you want to be as smooth as possible, you know? The worst thing you can do is see how I'm stopping in between? You want smoothness. Try to make it legato, a nice line. Nice and smooth. Let the melody come out. Have you ever watched a piano player play hymns? Of course, they're playing many notes in both hands, usually 2 or 3 in both hands. But what note do you hear the most? You always hear the top note, that they're usually playing with the pinky and with their 3rd finger. And they hammer it in a certain way so that note shines out the most, so you can always hear that melody. Well, same thing with your pick. Do not pick hitting the bottom string as loud as you can. Watch. Does that sound like the same tune I first started off with? No, because I'm accenting the bass. We want to accent the top note. See that? You can hear the melody. Well, that's another good practice tip. Regardless if you're finger picking with a pick, or strumming, always have the melody come out and think legato with this one. Okay? Especially with this kind of a piece. Alright, let's play the tune from the top.